Well, time is flying. As I record this, we are already 2.5 months into the new administration. Joe Biden and his puppet masters are gracelessly attacking and eroding the Bill of Rights. Wait. This is the fitness video. Well, time is flying. As I record this, we are already 3 months into the new year. So much has happened in my fitness life. It is time to do what I did last year, and that is to look back at the goals of 2020, see how I did, and then look forward at the goals of 2021. And I am attempting to do double duty here, be efficient with my time. I am technically on duty as dad. My daughter is just up the road at a 4-H lesson on how to train her bunny. And the moment I said that, the only thing that comes to mind is the white rabbit in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. But thankfully, she's not training him to do that. Anyway, I'm going to try to use this hour to create this footage so that I can get going on this video and hopefully load it in March, because otherwise I will miss a whole month and not have a video upload. There's also a road running by. I see a car coming. You may hear some car noise in the background. So this is going to be a little bit more makeshift, I think, than I would like. But, on the other hand, it's anything but my office again for yet another video. So we will see what comes of it. I also don't have my notes with me, but I've done this for enough years that I know what my goals were. They were the same for 2019 and 2020. And the response for all 5 of them is the same. The answer is no. So goal number 1, did I get my weight down to 200? No, I got down. I'm very excited. I think I've even talked about this weight graph before. It drops nicely. It just didn't get down to 200. I feel better. I can feel it among other things. This I'm pretty sure I haven't mentioned before. I can feel it in my fingers. When I was really fat and I first lost weight and I took pictures, I could see it around my throat in particular. But one day I noticed that my fingers just didn't feel as pudgy when I put them together or when I played the piano. And so they're back down to that feeling. That's nice. But no, didn't hit 200. I think this year let's go parallel. So now I've done the 2020. So the 2021 that's my same goal. I want to get back down to that. I get to start the year at the best weight that I've started at in several years. So getting below 200 should be very realistic for 2021, unless something goes horribly wrong, which I guess could be said for all of these goals. Number 2, did I get my body fat below 10%? I did not get any kind of official measurement in 2020. So I can't assert for sure, but I can look in the mirror and I can say, no, I did not get down below 10%. I have had some people tell me that at my age, if I do not use steroids, if I do not get chemical enhancements, it's just not going to happen. To which I say, okay, I'm still going to try because I will get in better shape for trying. If I can get down even close to it, that will be exciting. And a little flash forward, a little teaser here, I have had my body fat measured. I had it measured in February. So when I get to the episode journaling the month of February, I will talk about that. But just so you know, that is coming. So I guess it is safe to say that by the end of 2020, I was definitely not, because I do know my body fat as of February. And I know it didn't jump up from 10% to however high it got. Well, there. If that's not a hook to get you to keep watching a middle-aged, flabby, untanned white guy try to get in shape, I don't know what is. The third goal is to set new personal bests in all of my listed exercises, which I have listed for you before. I'm not going to do it here. Well, I'll put the graphic up on screen. I can do that easily at home. But I did get a new personal best in the deadlift. If you recall, I got up to 300 in February of 2020. That was an exciting day. The other lifts, not so much. And a lot of the other items on the list I didn't even test in 2020, so I can't tell you where I got on that. And then I got the new personal best in the walk test. So, you know, a couple improved. That's a good sign, especially given how much devastation 2020 did to just about everybody's weightlifting and fitness pursuits. But yeah, happy to say that before the lockdown, I did get my new personal best in the deadlift, and after the lockdowns, I still managed to prove that my heart and lungs and my whole cardiovascular system was in pretty good shape. So that was exciting. Same goal for 2021, although now I have to beat two. I have two new personal bests, so I have to improve on those along with all the others. Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm standing on a dusty road, an unpaved road, in the middle of what is called Bureau of Land Management land, BLM, not the violent BLM, the very dusty BLM. All right, fourth goal is the 315 club. Obviously not. If 300 was a personal best on the deadlift and the other two did not get personal bests, I did not get into the 315 club. So that goal is the same for 2021. And then the fifth goal, just that personal one I've been pursuing for years, to do one pull-up. And then I had my sort of for fun goals from 2020, and these are the ones I'm really not going to remember. 12 guests. Obviously, when I set that goal in January of 2020, I had no idea that the world was going to shut down and that so many people I knew personally, so many people I had even already reached out to, started to say, oh no, I'm not going out. I'm afraid of catching this thing. Yeah, I have thoughts on that, but you know, I'm going to try to leave it at everybody's got their own personal risk management assessment, and I guess mine is just my tolerance for risk is a lot higher than other people. And in one full year of doing of making almost no changes to my lifestyle, I haven't caught it, and neither has anyone in my family. And if you're watching this and you are in the Pacific Northwest and you would like to be a guest on this channel, and you are not paranoid about what might happen if you and I end up in the same room for an hour doing a workout, let me know. Let's get you on the channel. But I didn't get 12 guests. I got a few, and like last year, it will be not when did I meet them, but when did I publish their video. And even now, who did I get? I got Mark Prickett. Did I get anyone else? If I did, we'll show the footage right here. And we'll leave it at that. I've already chronicled the push-ups goal by UK Harry. I finished the 2,020 push-ups in, what was that this year? Late April? Early May? I forget. I've already talked about it, so I won't recap it here. But I did that, and he has offered me the 2021 push-ups deal. The fastest I can complete 2,021 push-ups, the more money I get from his little pot. I'll talk about that when I journal the months that are relevant to it. Why do I feel like there was another goal? Well, there's the 50 push-ups in 50 states thing. Did I even get out of state in 2020? I got as far as Portland. I didn't get into Idaho. I didn't get into California. I don't think I left the state. Wow. That's depressing. Especially since Oregon votes blue. Wait, nope, sorry, fitness. Which brings us to the goals just for fun for 2021. I want to try again to have 12 guests. I know I've already got the footage for one, and we'll see if I can get some others to open up, join me, and get those workouts in. Or I'm looking for people to talk about diet information as well, and just maybe some other aspects of health and fitness that aren't in the stereotypical, hey, here's my workout, here's what I do, bro. Yeah, so we'll see about that. I have the 2021 challenge. I have the 50 push-ups in 50 states thing. I am looking at, I think I may have the finances to get out to some of the southern states and get a bunch done in one trip. That's not a promise. That's not even a preview of coming attractions because I don't know if it's happening yet, but it's a hope. And then I have committed myself mentally to entering a powerlifting competition. The couple that runs the Strength Warehouse in Bend have encouraged me to do this. They run a gym that specializes in powerlifting. They have powerlifting classes, powerlifting equipment. It's not just a fitness club where anybody can do any workout they want. You come to this storefront and you do powerlifting workouts. Anyway, we've been in contact with each other for various reasons. One of them is hopefully getting them on this channel. But the owner, the husband, Nate, has said to me, powerlifting is very much you against you. You go to compete, and obviously, there are people who go to powerlifting meets to win the trophy, the big trophy. But he said it is so much more than that. It really is about you doing your best. What can you achieve against what you did before? And he said, I always encourage guys to just enter their first one. Don't wait until they think they're competitive against the others or stand a chance at taking home the big trophy. Just enter your first one. And I have decided to just take his advice. I am going to wait until one of the last ones in the year. I think they've got one in Central Oregon in October. So I'm not going to do the one this June or July. I'm going to wait until October so that I really can give it my best between now and then. But whatever I've got at that point is what I will go ahead and take to a powerlifting competition, just to say that I did it, to get the experience, to get that foundational, here's where I am, so that should I enter a second one ever, I'll say, and now I want to be better than that. That's the plan. Some of the folks at my bodybuilding network have said, hey, let us know when it is, and we'll all fly out to see you. We all know how Vegas went. So I will let everyone know. You will all know. If you follow this channel, you will know. If you follow my Facebook page, you will know. If you follow my Instagram, you will know. If you are on my bodybuilding network, you will know. So I will post the date there when I am officially registered, or at least when I know the date is, so that you have time to buy those tickets and get those hotel rooms and come see a middle-aged, out-of-shape, untanned white guy put on a powerlifting singlet and give it his best in a room where other guys will be throwing up 400 and 500 pounds. All right. At that point, that covers the goals. The sun is about to go behind the trees and ruin my shot. My daughter is just about done with her training her rabbit to attack people. So I'm going to go pick her up, and I will fill out the rest of this episode. I know I have more to say to you on some other subjects. I'll fill out the rest of this episode at home right after this little montage. A look back like I did last year. Here's a look back at the high points, or at least the visually memorable ones, of 2020. In putting together those video clips, I am reminded of something I meant to mention earlier, and that is in 2020, Bill Haynes had to close his gym. I introduced you to Bill in episode 1, and I think I've mentioned him here and there throughout the series. He is a bodybuilder and gym owner down in Bend, and we met easily a decade ago over the subject of bodybuilding. I started attending the Central Oregon Bodybuilding Association class or support group that he ran. He is one of the people who motivated me to get going and consider the possibility of bodybuilding. And even though I have never gotten my body in that kind of shape, he is one of the 3 or 4 people that I credit with my weight loss, my strength gain, and just my overall knowledge base and determination to keep going. Him and Mark Prickett and Brannigan Dixon are the 3 biggest. And yeah, I discovered in the fall that his gym, Fusion Fitness down in Bend, had to close during the summer of 2020. I don't know if it was related to state restrictions. I know he's had a hard time keeping it going just because of many things, including one thing he said: bodybuilders don't like to pay. So I don't know the full story behind trying to get memberships, trying to get members to actually pay their dues. Who knows what it is. He had to move the business a couple of times to get better rent because rent keeps going up in Bend, just things like that. But he fought hard from 2008, 2009, whenever he opened it, to just last year. So he survived the recession. He survived moving the gym to 2 different locations. And he got a few months into the COVID-19 lockdowns in Oregon. But I didn't even get to give you a tour. I was planning to give you a tour of my 2 gyms. The Redmond Athletic Club, which is my regular gym and which I pay for, and then Fusion Fitness. For 10 years, Bill has been kind enough to give me just a free membership. He doesn't lose much money on me. I only get there 4 or 5 times a year. But you saw a lot of that footage, especially in 2020, because my work at Zolo Media was just very close to that gym. It was very easy on my dinner break, 7 to 10. You've heard the story of all of that wasted time. But it was very easy to get right to that gym and get in a workout. Anyway, I am happy to report I discovered he opened a different one called Jackpot Fitness. Hopefully I can get him on that. But just thought I'd mention that. That is one of the things that happened in 2020 that I haven't brought up previously. All right, that is my look back at 2020, my look forward at 2021. I think I've covered all of the bases on that subject. That's the theme of this video, so I think we've done it. Which means I can now actually start presenting my 2021 workouts and other information. And I look forward to doing that. I hope you stick around for episode 41 of A Body in Progress. You don't realize how noisy Central Oregon is until you just want a nice, quiet place to record a video. I think everybody's coming home from work is what's going on. Everybody. All of Central Oregon appears to live right on this street, and they've timed it to come home in 2-minute intervals.